வணக்கம் மக்களே, வெல்கம் பேக் டு மை யூடியூப் சேனல். ஸோ இன்றைக்கி நம்ம கூட பத்மாவதி இருக்காங்க. ஸோ அவங்களோட கேட் ப்ரிப்பரேஷன் ஜேர்னி தான் நம்ம இந்த வீடியோவில் பார்க்க போகிறோம். ஸோ அவங்க தமிழ் கிடையாது, அவங்க ப்ரௌடு கன்னடிகா. ஸோ அதனால் இந்த இன்டர்வியூ இங்கிலீஷில் இருக்கும், இல்லை கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சம் கன்னடா கலந்துருக்கும். ஓகேவா? ஸோ வாங்க வீடியோக்குள்ளே போகலாம்.
Hi, I am Padmavati. I have graduated in BSc Hons Agriculture with University of Agriculture Sciences, Dharwad, and I have got a CGPA of 8.9, and I have completed my 10th and 12th standard in Tumkur with Sarvodaya PU College, and my 10th percentage is 98 and 12th is 95.5.
Nice. So it seems like a topper profile. So what was your CAT percentile?
My CAT percentile was 79.5.
Oh, something. Yeah. You got which are the calls? Okay. You got which are the calls?
I had SAP calls from IIM Jammu, then Bodh Gaya. Then I had a call for business analytics from IIM Kashipur, and SAP call from IIM Shiramur as well.
Okay. Do you know what is the minimum cutoff for SAP?
SAP cutoff, it depends on the category of the person that the candidate belongs, and they even need to clear the sectional cutoff as well. For NCOBC, it was like 45, 45, 45 with 72, I suppose.
Okay. For general, do you know?
General.
Okay. We will just put those things in description. Okay. So how you came to know about this CAT exam? And why you want to do an MBA?
Yeah, like that's the question that I have been preparing myself for every interview.
Okay.
I came to know about MBA before even joining BSc Hons Agriculture. Like I knew seniors who graduate from Agriculture University, then some of them choose to go for MSc streams, and some of them goes to MBA, which is like specialization in agribusiness management.
Okay.
But when I joined, I did not had any thought about going for MBA or MSc, in none of that. But after like graduating from our college, I thought MBA could be a very career oriented and a growth way for my life. And then the main thing was to choose the specialization, like which I wanna go for, whether it is general management or it is for agribusiness management. And even I had converted IRMA and Manage, which are like top B schools for ABM candidates, and but I did not know, like going just because I'm a BSc Agriculture graduate, I didn't think that I should just convince myself to go into ABM only, while I could get more opportunities in general management. So I thought okay, I should pursue MBA in general management, that too in IIM. And yeah, now I have converted IIM Jammu and I'm happy about it.
So how did you started your preparation? Like you did self preparation or you joined any coaching and all?
Okay, first, as I told, I had seniors who had already enrolled into MBA, and even I had Shiva to guide me through my journey.
Yeah, join my mentorship program. Actually, she was also been part of my mentorship program. So if you want to join my mentorship program, you can just text me in Insta.
Okay, actually he was the first person I consulted when I was about to start my MBA journey, because I did not had any idea about the whatever the question paper or the syllabus, and even everything was like different. What I studied from BSc Agriculture, that what the CAT expects us to do, that was completely different. Quants, then DLR, I did not even know what kind of question that I need to prepare, the syllabus even. Then I thought of going for self preparation, as he guided me, of course, and he even actually helped me with them, like fetching materials as well from different sources. And he even like suggested me to take mocks from different, like IMS, should I mention? Okay, from IMS or CL. So like that I started my preparation. Initially it was like difficult, troublesome thing. Even I used to get headaches and all, like it was I couldn't understand and I didn't even know whether I'm going in a proper way or not. But after of that, one thing that I felt like I found is we need to find a good guide for our preparation. We are not alone in this journey. Throughout the journey, like it doesn't matter when we start preparing. It will be like better if you start like 6 months before CAT exam, like in June will be right time to start the preparation. But January and all, it's okay. Even if you are starting from January, it's like very good. But if you are starting from June, then the main thing that you should focus on is to not to make any mistakes while preparing. See, what I did was I was like switching from one thing to another thing. Like for quants, so for some days I'll be following somebody, and then for others day I'll be following somebody, and like it was happening because I didn't know what I needed from the teacher. But after of that, I think I found my mentors to prepare with, and that from that thing I think I started my journey properly. Like the proper way towards our practice would be a better way to achieve our goal, I think. So after finding the better mentors for myself, I think my CAT journey was like superb and I literally enjoyed my way through it. So that's how it went.
So for each section, can you tell how you prepared? Like for VRC, DALR, quants and all, like whom did you refer and how did you prepared?
Like I already told, you don't need to follow these persons only because I'm telling you to follow. You just need to like open your you just need to like open for all other teachers and then go through their demo classes and all, then find for yourself that mentor, that guide or someone. For quants, I found Raman Tiwari sir is like I thought I found my teacher there for quants, and Raman Tiwari sir's one shot videos from Unacademy, it was superb. And for quants and all, you need to first like complete the syllabus, then work on it from Arun Sharma and all. LOD 1, then LOD 2, if possible LOD 3. Like initially I used to struggle with LOD 2 and LOD 3, but after completing syllabus from Raman Tiwari sir, I could easily solve LOD 3 questions and I was so happy by that. And then for VARC, I think it's about the strategy, and even it's the first section you are gonna face in CAT exam, so it's better you have your strategy clear, and for that you need to work on mocks. Mostly sectional mocks would be better to get the strategy right. And the thing is it depends, for like some people goes for VA first and some people find RC is easier than VA. That thing you have to sort it out, then only you can find your strategy and all. And when it comes to RCs, I recommend at least you should practice 4 to 6 RCs per day. With that practice, you will know how to identify the error in the options. Like you could easily eliminate the option. It's in RC or like in complete VARC thing, it's not about the finding the right one, it's about finding the wrong one, then eliminating it. If you are able to do it, then you will arrive at the right conclusion. And then when it comes to DLR, I found Gaurav sir from Elites Grade, he very appealing for LRDI. I like when I initially started preparing for it, I made myself familiar with all of the concepts like linear arrangement, circular arrangement and all other different topics. Like even I practice blood relations as well. So after doing that, I went for DLR sets from CAT previous years. Since 2017 up to that like the final year, like 2022, I practiced each and every set without like leaving any one of the sets. And I the best strategy I followed was I used to do it on my own. I did not used to refer to any of the video solutions, because when I started doing it myself, even some sets were very difficult and it would take like 2 or 3 days, but still I did not feel like I'm wasting my time. by like thinking over it again and again, it would make me find some new methods to solve the DLR sets, and that thing really helped me to like channel my thought process in the right direction. In DLR, that's the main thing. You need to find that right thing to start with, and after of that you could arrive at a you could solve the set completely without any glitches. So you need to like find that one thing where you need to start with, and that's the main thing in DLR. And when it comes to DLR, at least you should practice again 4 sets per day, and that will really help from June itself.
So this is how you prepared. How many mocks you have taken? Because basically that will, lot of people will ask whether I need to take 50 mocks or 100 mocks. I know you are crazed with mocks, so you just tell it.
Like the numbers of the mocks is actually won't matter. Mocks are like you should get familiar with the examination pattern. Like on the exam day, you should not panic and ruin it completely. That's why you need to have a strategy, and to have a strategy you need to give mocks, and that's the thing. I think around 25 to 30 would be like sufficient. Like even like some people, I think they will take even more than 30, but if they are not doing it in a proper way, then again it's just a complete waste of time. So instead of that, efficiently do it whatever that you are doing. Like take 25 to 30 mocks, and each mock you should at least like analyze for a day. If you are giving a mock for 2 hours, then you should analyze it for like 6 to 8. Then only you can come to know like you can come to identify your strengths, then weaknesses, and if anywhere you are like sleeping your way, or any way that you can improve your performance, or to look for the progress, then through mocks only you can judge it. So by doing that you can do, and I'd suggest at least take mocks from 2 different sources, because like if you are practicing from only one, it will be like your the pattern will be same. But if you are doing it from the 2 sources, that too like CL, time, IMS, they're like the best ones. If you are doing from it, then it you will be like familiar with it, and there would be no surprising element in the exam. So that will really help, that like you could confidently go and perform well. So that's it.
How about your mock analysis? Like how you will do your mock analysis?
When it comes to mock analysis, I'd suggest you go through his video from YouTube, that like he has Excel sheet and all. Like that's the best way to do your mock analysis, and you can even identify your average marks and all. Like after watching his video only, I started like I did not follow Excel method, but I had my notebook. In that I used to write my marks, and then I would used to calculate average and all. So that's how I used to do, but that's the effective way. I would suggest literally go through that video.
So how was you, I mean, how did you feel on the exam day? Like how did you manage your exam day pressure and all?
Yeah, for when it comes to exam day, I'd suggest everybody that if at all, if possible, don't read it, like don't stress yourself out on the last day. And like since I had my like exam on slot 3, I already knew the exam pattern in slot 1 and slot 2. I had watched videos, and at last time I literally changed my strategy in section 1, as I told. In like while you are performing in VARC section, it's very important that you have a correct strategy, and you should follow that only. But if you are gonna change it, it's completely gonna ruin your examination. Please don't do that on your examination, because I really did that mistake on that day. So if at all possible, just don't mind for all of these things on the last day. Just trust yourself, like be confident, and then tell yourself like you have already practiced so much, took many mocks, and what's there to worry about, right? So don't do that on the last day, and that's my like valuable suggestion for you. Before that, if possible, complete your syllabus by August, and revise it for 3 to 4 times. That will be enough.
So I know you got very good marks in your mocks. but in the final day you just miss so many things. So can you tell why, what happened there?
One thing was when I first that examination started, my computer kind of switched off, and then they there was some technical glitch, and then they came to restart it, and all that thing happened, and I got kind of panicked in VRC section, and while I was reading VRC in RC, I sort of thought that I'm not able to contemplate it at all. Then I switched into VA. I literally skipped RC, which I wouldn't have usually do. I went to VA. I started with VA, and I wasn't sure whether whatever the answer that I'm marking is right or wrong. Sometimes I would usually skip that question. I would just waste my time and then go to other question. Like that, I couldn't attempt many question in VA at all, VRC thing. And then like that 40 minutes they went by, and then after of that, when it comes to DLR, some sort of thing happened. I could able to solve 2 sets, but I just only marked 1 set. That too, the last 5 minutes before the section would end, and that was kind of, I didn't understand why I did that. As I told, I was already panicked by then, but I could I even had solved 2 sets. I marked 1, but it's okay, it fetched me some good marks, and even though I marked it in the last minutes, I marked them all correct, so there was no negative points as such. And then when it comes to quants, time management was a very good thing in quants. When it comes to quants, even this 2023 CAT quants was a bit difficult compared to the previous years, so time management was a peculiar thing that I should have done, but I couldn't. I just took the I would come across with a question and I just start solving it, and it will be going on that it will be consuming too much time. By then I would miss some easiest ones. Like that it happened, but still even though my CAT did not go well, I could able to get calls, at least SAP calls, and could convert into IIM, and that's a big thing for me.
So after getting this percentile 79, right? Yeah. So with this percentile, if someone is watching the video who has similar kind of percentile, so what are the chances and opportunities, which are the colleges they can apply? You can just tell about it.
As I already told you, with 79 getting a call is difficult, and again, if you have some categories or even a female quota and this non-engineer thing, I was a non-engineer so non-engineer thing and all, it would fetch you some good marks, and you could expect calls from if you are targeting IIMs. And when it comes to non-IIMs, I don't have much idea. There is ZAT, then SNAP, they are also there. And if you are someone who are targeting IRMA and all, IRMA is actually a good institute. IRMA and all, 79 with NC OBC, it's enough. But for general category and all, you at least need 89 or something. So yeah, it all depends on your category and all. So try to fetch a good marks, more than 90. If you could score above 90 even with general category, you can get call, and you could easily convert, I suppose. Yeah.
Then you just share us about your interview experience, what kind of questions they will ask, and how did you prepare for it?
As I mentioned in the beginning, coming up with an answer to why MBA is sort of big thing, because it needs to be appealing for you and for the interviewer as well. So it should be crisp and as well as informative, why you are actually wanna join, and it should be honest answer why you wanna join. So I started writing in my notebook. Like I wrote like 4 to 5 pages. Why do I really want to join MBA, and what are the then I started searching for the opportunities and the career that I could pursue after completing MBA and all. And that sort of gave me an idea why I want to do it, what I want to do next and all. And yeah, I think I found an answer. And then to share my interview experience when it comes to SAP calls. First thing, as I told, mine was like I was in a borderline. The cutoff was like 72 or 73, and mine was like 79. There's no much of a marks different would be there. So in that, when it comes to like CAT weightage, we wouldn't be getting that much of like weightage percentage in that. But other than that, I had my 10th 12th, I would fetch good marks in that, I knew. But the only thing that I need to do was to crack this personal interview. If I could get a good marks in personal interview, I knew I could convert into IIMs. So personal interview was like difficult thing, as well as like my only chance to get into IIMs. So I was bit serious. Firstly, I completed my like academics, everything. Like I thoroughly prepared for my academics. And in the interview, most of the questions were related to academics only. Like mine is agriculture field, so most of the questions from soil science, then nitrogen fixation, microbiology, those kind of questions were also there. And when it comes to HR questions, will be like the general questions, they will be there, like intro about yourself, then why MBA. Then they even asked me about my name, that will be there usually. Yeah, meaning of my name, and my initial is HR, so they were asking about me if I'm interested in pursuing MBA in HR and the things. And that was all. Yeah.
So you converted IRMA, Manage and IIM Jammu, and both Gaya and Sirma is in waiting list.
Shiramur I converted IRMA in the like first merit list only, and Manage also in the next waiting list. It was like in the second round I converted Manage as well. For IIM Jammu and Bodh Gaya, there was EOI kind of thing where we need to like pay them 10,000 in advance to secure a seat if they offered us. For that, I considered, like I thought I had a better chance of converting IIM Jammu, so I did not pay for IIM Bodh Gaya. I paid only for Jammu, and then I converted Jammu. And for Shiramur, I converted it in third list. They have released their third merit list. There will be 4 merit lists. In that, I converted IIM Shiramur in third merit list. In all the options that I had, I thought IIM Jammu would be like better fits for my career goals. So then I opted for IIM Jammu.
So what advice you want to give to the people who are watching this video? Because mostly in my channel, people used to like, they come like average kind of people only to watch these videos. That's why I also make videos with the students who got very less or like average percentile to make into your IIMs. So for those kind of people, what are the advice you will give during their preparation and also for their mindset?
My first advice will be, as I told you, finding a right teacher for yourself to prepare with. As I told you, you shouldn't feel like that you are alone in this journey. With that, like you will lose your hope and all. But if you have somebody to prepare with, like your teacher, that would be kind of motivating, because the teacher will be like trying to tell you, like you could even like you are trying to prepare. Like in this whole journey, you are with somebody, you are not alone, and that thing will be really helpful. So for all 3 sections, find one and follow that person till the end, till you reach your goal. Just don't mix it up. Like one day you will study from some person, and other day you will switch it to other person. You are practicing one strategy. Like in VRC, there are many strategies people follow. Like some follows this elimination technique, some follows skipping, skimming, the techniques. So don't mix it up, just stick to one strategy. And why, like when how you could arrive at that strategy is like, you need to first like as I told, demo classes and all, you can go through it, you can follow a strategy for like 2 to 3 days, then you can like analyze whether it is working for you or not. And if you realize that it is not going well, then you should be able to switch it up, and that will really helps. Otherwise, like if you are struck with that strategy and it is not working for you, then again your cat, you will be having no hopes at cracking it at all. So don't do such kind of mistakes. And with when it comes to notes making and all, I usually I prefer my own handwritten notes. For somebody it will be like different, they just make some kind of like somebody will make it like they would take screenshots and all, by that they will read. But I prefer my handwritten notes, and it will be easy for me when I'm go for revision and all. So like that I had like 3 to 4 notes of mine for quants. And when it comes to DLR, I used to manage my own notes, and I had written my own strategies to solve a particular set. When I come up with new techniques, newer way of doing it, I would note it out. Like that I used to practice. And when it comes to VARC, one thing that I did was I used to read Aeon essays, and whenever I come across with new words, I used to write it down in my diary, and I used to write the synonyms as well. By that I could enhance my vocab. Usually vocabulary wouldn't that matter in VRC, but still I thought I needed to be doing that. By that I wouldn't struggle in any way, so that I could really correctly understand it. That way I made a notes, and that I think that really helped me with VRC preparation. That thing you can do when it comes to VRC. And apart from that, mocks are really it's a key to crack CAT. Just remember, don't postpone your giving mocks, don't postpone analysis of mocks. I have found people who think after completing syllabus will go for mocks and all. Don't do such things. They will start in the end or the beginning of September. By that you will be only left with 2 months. In that you tend to rush things out. Apart from that, start early, July end. By that time you will get around 4 months, and you can take a mock for a week, and then you can upgrade it for 2 and then 3 per week, like that. And in the last 1 week before CAT, usually don't take mocks, and that's advisable. Because if you take mock at that time, and if you found yourself in not getting good marks and all, then you will be disheartened and you will lose confidence in CAT, while it's the peak of your preparation. So don't take mock at that time, but before that try to take mocks as much as possible and start early. And that's the thing, that's my advice.
So thank you for sharing about your preparation journey and all. So I will share her LinkedIn and Instagram handles in the description. So those people who want to ask doubts about IIM Jammu and all, they can text you, right?
Yeah.
She even converted IRMA and manage also. So you can also ask she has seniors in those colleges, right?
Yeah.
IRMA and manage. So you can also ask doubts related to that also.
Yeah, if you are not confident about IIM Jammu and all, you can always text me. I'll be there, and I'll be very happy to guide you through it.
Okay, bye.
Don't worry, be happy.